What do we do when that rainy day hits? Good morning, all. You got gourd, you're hurting hippie. It is Sunday morning. It's Sunday after a really interesting Saturday, and thanks to that Saturday, I don't even know how to put it. I wanted to share it properly. Um, Over the last year, I have been fixing my life, my finances, my problems, getting everything resolved. Oh, excuse me. And this last week, I finalized my bankruptcy into a consumer proposal. I was able to finally move forward, pay off all my debts without any troubles. And I'm on an even keel going forward. I'm back. Then, Saturday, it happened. It happened perfectly. It happened in such an interesting sequence of events that I knew it was the right thing to do. During the last year, I saved. I saved. I saved and saved and saved. I went without fixing teeth. I went without so many things to make sure that I could build a buffer in my bank account so that when crap hit the rainy day, when the rainy day came, I'd be ready. Yesterday was the rainy day. My plan was my young son was going with a friend that used to be our neighbor and is still our friend, and go get the van, the cheap old van that I had, and get it winterized, ready for the winter. I was worried. This is an old van that had sat for years and years. And I was worried, what is winter going to do for me? Is it going to last through the winter? It doesn't, it's just an old van. Then, while they were away, I asked, well, how's it going? And they said, we're on the way back. It was kind of cagey. And when he came back with the guy, who's kind of a mechanic, I knew something was wrong, and they sat me down. It was kind of like, sorry to tell you, but your vehicle is dying. Head gasket blowing antifreeze all over the engine, and pretty bad blow. Even correcting that, which could be, I don't have the ability, could be 1,000 or 2. Even correcting that could lead to the other head gasket blowing, because it's a V. And so many other things. It's the indication that I'm about to either sink every penny I ever owned into repairing something that'll never fully be repaired, another money pit. And I couldn't my house was a money pit. I couldn't handle having another one. I always said to myself, when this vehicle that I bought for $1 off my daughter, it was charity. When it dies, it dies. So, but talking about Kismet and the rainy day, talking about how things happen for reasons. Brad, the good friend, said, you know what, it's weird, because he said, how much could you afford it if you really had to buy another vehicle? And I said, if I grab all my savings, all of it, $3,000. And he says, we might have a solution, because if you don't mind Jeeps, and I love Jeeps, if you don't mind Jeeps, I have a good friend who's moving to Ontario. He just put his Jeep up yesterday in Facebook to sell as quick as he can for $3,200. So, I mean, it's someone he knows, it's someone he trusts, it's someone who has fixed up the van and kept it clean. It's a 20-year-old van. It's a 1997 van, 1997 Cherokee, Jeep Cherokee Country. It's a really nice van. I really like it. That's it right there. That's my old van. There's my new truck. There's my new Jeep. And and it's winterized. It's got auto start. Even a 20-year-old vehicle, my van didn't have auto start. It's cooking. I did it. I bought it. And now I'm going to get rid of the old van, give it back to my daughter maybe, or sell it really cheap, something like that. And I'm back on the road. The anxiety is, can I keep saving that money? Can I get that account back up? Because that was my, I can take a breath, because if something bad happens, I got covered. Something bad happened, I covered it. Now I have to build back up before something else happens. So please, my friends, send me good luck, good wishes, and good harmony. And nothing more bad will happen. Love you all. Peace and cheers. Love and harmony.